Alright, I'll see you. Love you. Love you too. Bye. Bye.